Welcome back to a new episode of Lotto Career Mode. Last time out, we started Season 3 with racing in January and February, starting the season sharp with 11 victories, but in the Belgian Classics, the opening weekend was disastrous. Despite having a stronger team, our best results was 10th place with Timo Kielich. So it's time to bounce back, but before heading to Belgium, first we're in Italy. Now considered one of the biggest classic in the world, Strade Bianche is next. Jarno Widar won this race in Season 1 and in Season 2 achieved a 2nd place. But today, likes of Tadej Pogačar and Tom Pidcock are racing. While it's going to be a difficult task to win this race, we've also got our new leader racing, Thibaut Nice. 80 hills, 75 cobbles, his attributes match this race perfectly, and this is going to be a nice test to start the season against Tadej Pogačar. Thanks for the strong support on the previous episode. If we can also reach 200 likes on this episode, will be massive. Anyway, let's begin Strade Bianche. Andiamo! So the race already kicked off at a very high pace, no breakaways after 20 kilometers. And for us, Ilan van Wilder feeling very good in his fitness peak, having a +3. 82 mountain, 82 hill and 74 cobbles. He's one to watch for sure. And Thibaut Nice with a +2, meaning 82 hills, 80 acceleration and 77 cobbles. So there's a big breakaway up the road, still having 3 minutes. So UAE are increasing the pace in this incline, the sector before Monte Santa Maria. And I think a lot of riders are going to drop through the peloton one by one. But breakaway seems to be a smart move today. Derek G and Dylan Teuns having 3 minutes on the peloton with 85 kilometers remaining. So here we are in Monte Santa Maria. Pace set by UAE is incredible. McNulty, Yates, Ayuso and Tadej Pogačar having to go 90 right now. Going through our domestiques here. But Van Wilder is feeling strong. No attack by Pogačar just yet. And we're nearly in his wheel. Okay, the steepest section is here. Ilan van Wilder getting blocked slightly. Let's make Thibaut Nice follow him. Pogačar sitting comfortable. Van Aert is in his wheel. And UAE seems to run out of domestiques. Ayuso is next up. Jonas Vingegaard working for Wout van Aert here. It's really good to see the Dane in the races like this one. And Johnny Narvaez also in Wisma Lab colors. Okay, we're about to end this sector and Tibor Del Grosso has given his all as a final push here. 17 riders remaining. We have 3 riders in this group, but Thibaut Nice and Del Grosso are completely done. It's all down to Ilan van Wilder to follow the decisive attacks. So Nice is completely done, so is Romain Gregoire. 14 riders remaining and we have the first attacks. Jorgensen tries his luck in the downhill. So Del Toro's already done, but we've caught this move. Now goes Jorgensen and Ghana again, and Tadej Pogačar responds. We're gonna respond as well. Remco in our wheel. But once again, everyone looking at each other. The group is just 15 seconds away. Just waiting for that Tadej Pogačar move that doesn't seem to come right now. One more sector down, and everyone is looking at Tadej Pogačar. He is the strongest and everyone knows no one is taking a pull at the front. And there goes Tadej. There goes Tadej. Let's follow Jorgensen's wheel. We need to go as far as possible. We've used all our red. Should I go 99? I really shouldn't. Just have a tiny bit of yellow left. But Pogačar stops once again. Can we recover? This 8-rider group looks strong. I don't know if I can beat anyone from here. Remco looks to be struggling. Okay, another attack. This time by Stefan Kung. They're waiting once again. Oh, I was at 60. Dropping slightly. Let's not do that. And Pogačar goes once again. Tadej Pogačar goes once again. We have to keep our own pace. Oh, why are you guys pacing now that I'm dropped? Oh no. Remco's struggling. We have to go our own pace. We just simply can't go at that level right now, even with these stats. So catching up to this group here, they all look quite cooked. Evenepoel, Vingegaard, Ghana and Wright. Ahead of us is Pidcock and Tiberi. I think we can catch them. 17 seconds is the gap. So if we can catch Van Aert, 4th place is possible, but I think we're fighting for a top 5 with Ilan van Wilder, and with this quality of start list, I'm definitely happy. Pogačar is 3 minutes clear of Jorgensen of Kung. Can we catch them in the last 9 kilometers to achieve a 2nd place? That man is simply unbeatable. Tadej Pogačar wins Strade Bianche, and we're here with Ilan van Wilder fighting for positions, but we are terribly positioned. Trying to sprint outside here. Can we beat anyone? One person beaten, that is right. We are going to finish outside the top 5. It is 9th place for Ilan van Wilder. 4th place was up for grabs, but 4th, 9th honestly don't matter. I wanted the podium here. Stefan Kung had 78 cobbles, Jorgensen 76. I think the cobble stat is what let us down today. Anyway, I'm happy that we're getting strong start lists on Strade Bianche. Much more challenging and much more realistic. It's time to switch focus to the stage races as we have Paris-Nice and Tirreno-Adriatico. In Paris-Nice, we have a GC-oriented squad, so we'll be focusing more on the race to the sun. I think this is a custom parkour, starting off with a 7-kilometer prologue. Following a pure flat stage, we've got a 236-kilometer hilly stage with steep gradients in Col du Chavalar. Then a medium mountain stage followed in stage 4 before another flat stage, maybe one for the breakaway. Stage 6 features a whole category climb, Chalet Reynard. Stage 7 is quite hilly, meanwhile stage 8 features Col de Tourigny, followed by Col d'Ez, proper stage to end off Paris-Nice. We line up to this race with Laurens de Plus and Jarno Widar as co-leaders. And in the first stage, a prologue, Sam Watson is a 1-star favorite with his 76 prologue stats. So Watson's the first one to start, and he has a +2 day, 81 prologue on the day, but prologues are kinda hard to manage in game. Going 88 right now, I think there's a little bit of downhill in the final kilometers. There we go, under the Flamme Rouge I go, going 89 right now. Spending the red bar nicely, but 26 seconds behind Jacob Söderqvist. What is going on? So it seems that Söderqvist also has 81 prologue, and he has the fastest time, 11 seconds on Josh Starling, who also has 81 prologue. Sam Watson's time is still 4th currently, and right now I'm trying my best to have a good result with Jarno Widar. In the final kilometer, what's the result going to be? 16th at 35 seconds. I'm happy with that. Compare that to the other GC favorites. Juan Ayuso is just 6 seconds faster with 78 prologue. And 81 mountain Lenny Martinez was a minute 05 back. So stage 2 is pure flat. We've got Aldo Tayo with 76 sprint, 78 acceleration. Doesn't make the favorites list. Let's see if we can surprise them. So under 10Ks to go, there's a big fight for position here, as the final few kilometers are actually slight downhill. Need to go early with Sam Watson. So 4.4 kilometers to go. There is Sam Watson. In the wheel is Milan Menton and Aldo Tayo. Watson's going 95. Oh no, Tayo is losing a bit of red. 2.9 kilometers to go. It's still too early. I know it's a little bit of downhill. Let's go 99 with Milan Menton and sprint right now. Under the Flamme Rouge we go. Waiting. There is Tayo with a sprint. This is not bad at all, but we should have went early. Paul Magnier with 82 acceleration goes out the blocks and wins the stage. Meanwhile, we finish 7th place with Aldo Tayo. Honestly, not a bad result. Now it's time for the punchy finish in Clermont-Ferrand. So the pace wasn't too high towards this long stage, but with 200 kilometers on the legs, we are starting to lose a little bit of yellow. Jarno Widar and Laurens de Plus all in position at the front of the peloton. We've got initial attacks by Gregoire and Lenny Martinez, but UAE with Pollitt and McNulty controlling things so far. So there is Paul Marti going 95 right now, then it will be De Plus, then it will be Jarno Widar. It is just 1.4 kilometers to climb, so I think with good position we're able to get the victory. There goes Paul Marti, 99, and looking good. Oh my god, Schachmann, Martinez, they're really fast right now. Even going in 99, we can't catch them. Come on, De Plus, come on, De Plus, come on, De Plus. Wait, wait, wait. And now Jarno Widar tries an attack, going 99. Can we make a gap? I don't think so. Maximilian Schachmann is surely going to win the stage here. And Jarno Widar now has a small gap to take second place. There we go, sprinting for second place. Jordan Labrosse is here. Come on, Widar, get second, get third. No, we're gonna be beaten by Laporte. No bonus seconds for us. Just going to be fourth place with Widar and fifth with Pau Marti. Schachmann gets yellow jersey, and that really feels like a missed opportunity for us. Last stage was a downhill finish, but stage 4, there's no place to hide. So starting the stage, we've got good race days all round, but up ahead, there is a lot of riders trying to join the breakaway. So let's try to counter that with Pau Marti if we can. Let's see if we can try to attack. Yep, no one responds. I think Marti will be allowed in the break. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. We're a bit of a chasse patate right now with Garofoli pacing. I think I have to wait for the peloton. Anyway, it's now time for the final climb. Jarno Widar and Laurens de Plus well positioned, supported by teammates, and we're already going 85 from the start. Milan Menton with a +3 feeling incredibly well, and he's keeping us in front. Oh, first attacks on the way. Rodriguez, Haaland, Johannessen and G are going. Let's get Sönens to protect us right now, using all our domestiques. Later it will be Laurens de Plus and Widar left. So now we are at the steepest bit right now, and the gap is increasing. Okay, they're hesitating. Laurens de Plus with 91, setting off a good pace. He'll lead out Jarno Widar, last 4 kilometers in the Paris-Nice. No attacks just yet. We're in perfect position to follow any. 3 kilometers to go right now. The gradient now drops to 6%. It will be a sprint finish here in Col de Peyratayed. We're following Carlos Rodriguez. He's got 82 mountain, but he's now struggling. Laurens de Plus going 90. There goes Jarno Widar on the right-hand side with his acceleration. Can anyone follow him? No, no one can follow Jarno Widar, and we finally play the stage to perfection. Widar wins in Paris-Nice. I think his first World Tour stage win. Carlos Rodriguez gets second, Laurens de Plus third, 1-3 for the team. What a result. And on top of that, we are now in the yellow jersey of Paris-Nice. After multiple races of disappointment, this is his moment. Jarno Widar in yellow. Just 11 seconds gap on the main favorites group. But that puts us 15 seconds ahead of Ayuso, 16 ahead of Jorgensen, and 19 seconds ahead of Joao Almeida. It's not going to be easy, but we want to defend the yellow jersey. So we now have the yellow jersey, and we've got a flat-ish stage to control, ending in a downhill. It was a sprint finish in the end, which Team Thorn Teutenberg won, and Tayo just didn't have the legs. I really don't know what happens in stage 6. We've got Mont Ventoux from the Chalet Reynard side, but the next 2 climbs are not so difficult. Since we're leading the yellow jersey, I'm not going to put up a high pace. Let's see if we can follow the attacks on Mont Ventoux. So Jarno with just a 0 day today means that tactically we're there to follow the wheels. I actually don't know if this is Mont Ventoux or not, but nevertheless, we're surviving it easily. Oh, it's because we're not climbing the full 1-2, that's why. Anyway, peloton all together, and I don't think we'll have much difficulty keeping yellow jersey today after this. So here we are in the final climb, and yeah, nothing really happened today, and we're okay with that. Jarno Widar, despite not feeling well, at the front of the peloton. Likes of Axel Laurence, Lascano still here, so it's going to be difficult to get bonus seconds. Come on, Widar, get to the wheel. Let's see if we can grab something. There goes UAE going 99 is Kristen. We're also going 99 with Pau Marti right now. Come on, Marti, sprint, sprint, sprint. 1.5 to go. Okay, quite a lot of corners. Pau Marti sprinting, De Plus sprinting, Widar sprinting. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Josh Tarling who wins the stage. De Plus gets second place. Widar loses no time to any GC competition. The penultimate stage in Paris-Nice is a hilly one. We've got a breakaway of 6 riders 3 minutes up the road. I think it is going to be a sprint finish here. Oh my god, we've got a crash. Okay, Ayuso's down and Sunen's down. I was so scared. That was Widar for a second. What's happening? Okay, everyone continues. Ayuso here. Pedersen is here. Yeah, let's wait. Ayuso is 3rd in GC. And we've got all the teams trying to help Ayuso come back. Meanwhile, we have a front split of 20 riders right now. But there's just way too many kilometers to not get bunched up. And it's getting bunched up as we speak. So here we are in the last climb. The punchers are seizing the opportunity now. Morgado, one of the favorites for today, is still going, but we're controlling it right now. And Morgado and who is it? Haaland Johannessen not really challenging the GC. There comes Manier's team now. 4.8 kilometers to go. We'll either try to sprint with Widar for bonus seconds or try to go for a stage win with Aldo Tayo. Slight bit of downhill, then we'll go sprinting. Widar has the best position and we've got a couple of corners here. I think after this one we can already start our sprint. There we go, Widar sprints, but Witten Pedersen is way more faster. Tayo trying to get out of the people, but it's going to be a comfortable win for Pedersen ahead of Manier. No time gained for us, but we are in the yellow jersey going into the final stage of Paris-Nice. Here is the moment of truth then. Last stage in Nice. 14 seconds advantage to Schachmann, 15 to Ayuso. The GC is very close together. We've got Col de Braus plus Col de Turini in the first 80 kilometers. This is going to be a pure climber stage. Come on, Jarno Widar, we've got this. This is just amazing, starting where we finish in the coast of Nice. But we have plenty of climbing to do before we come back. So firstly, we gotta watch out to the breakaway because it's a big group forming and Primož Roglič is 6 minutes down. And the other teams aren't actively cooperating, so Tayo and Sunens is the first 2 guys to lead the peloton. Col de Braus is complete. Now we start Col de Turini. 20 kilometers at 6%, but it is the last 10 kilometers that really hurt, with gradients around 9%. We're not scared of making it difficult, still 10 kilometers to go. And Victor Sunens has been leading the peloton for nearly the whole climb. Jarno Widar is feeling good and we're not showing any weaknesses here. And now in the final kilometers it is Ineos who increases the pace. They have Carlos Rodriguez who is a minute down. They need to make the race hard for him, but they fail to do so. And we go on top of the Turini with 2 teammates. Now it's all about defending.
Meanwhile.
Bye, have a great time.
Oh, what's happening? Christian Rodriguez attacked in the downhill and I missed it? What is going on? That is one optimistic move. Anyway, we've got teammates. Paul Marti now come to the front of the peloton, my friend. Get him back. Actually, starting the climb, he has 1 minute 15. I have not seen that coming from Carlos Rodriguez. But that means we really need to set a light in Col d'Ez. I don't know how I missed that attack, but there goes Marti, there goes Laurens de Plus, and Widar is in the wheel. And Jarno Widar leading the peloton here. There is Rodriguez going 99 with everyone right now. 1 minute 05 is the gap. Rodriguez looking incredibly strong all of a sudden. 82 downhill on that guy. This can't be the way we lose Paris-Nice. Rodriguez now 1 minute 16 in front. And we are going 99 in the downhill with Marti and De Plus. 2 teammates. 1 minute 02. We're back in provisional yellow. With just 5 kilometers to go, we've got a sprint train for Mats Pedersen here. And that is helping me very nicely. The gap is down to 30 seconds and I think we're even going to catch Rodriguez by the end of the stage. I don't know how I ended up in that situation, but Jarno Widar is going to win. Paris-Nice, we have done it. Magnus Cort wins the stage, but there is our man, Jarno Widar on the top step of the podium of Paris-Nice. Yellow jersey suits him perfectly, hopefully first of many victories. Shout out to Carlos Rodriguez, he had like 30 seconds, but the game doesn't even count that. Unlucky dude, but enjoy your 9th place. So, Tirreno-Adriatico then, 2026 route, and we've got Pogacar, Sexas and Remco Evenepoel on the start list. We've got a punchy stage ending with gravel in stage 2, sprint opportunities for Stefan de Scrutenaire, although Johnny Milan is here, and couple of punchy stages where Thibaut Nice could be a favourite. Honestly, I'll be very happy if we can get a stage win. I've actually simulated first stage because Alex Segert were 11 kilometers, a little bit of prologue territory, and Alex Segert is better in longer time trials. But the second stage featuring a gravel sector, it's going to be a fun finale. San Gimignano is here. We're entering the gravel sector and it starts with a kicker of 10%. Brent Van Moor is feeling strong, so is Simone Gualdi. We've got Tadej Pogacar right on our wheel here. Let's see if we're going to see any attack from him. So we've caused the initial split here. 3.5 kilometers to go. Our red bar in danger right now. Brent Van Moor still trying to pull. Let's use the energy gel. Next up it's Gualdi, but there is Torito and Tadej Pogacar. Oh, Torito is attacking. Thibaut Nice is struggling. Thibaut Nice is struggling. There is Van Aert. Yeah, Gualdi and Nice both are passed in the final kilometer here. We have to go 99. I don't think we're going to achieve any good result. Once again, Tadej Pogacar attacking into this Strade Bianche-like finish and is going to win with ease. Meanwhile, we are here in this favorites group with Nice and Gualdi. Strategy totally failed there. I should have kept the red bar on Nice and Gualdi, and we weren't able to do that. Stage 3 was the perfect opportunity to get a result with Stefan de Scrutenaire. 82 sprint on the day, and Johnny Milan not in a great position. In last 2.7 kilometers to go, we started the sprint, but de Scrutenaire, for some reason, left our train, which meant that he had to sprint from Narnia like everyone else. Look at our lead out in perfect position. De Scrutenaire still really fast with his 82 sprint, but beaten to Girmay and Mikkels. So disappointing. We really should have got our first victory there. So stage 4 is the perfect day for the breakaway, and with the finish being flat, it also could suit Thibaut Nice. Once again, I'll try all options to win this stage. And actually, it seems like the breakaway might be working because with 40 kilometers to go, we have 4 minutes advantage on the peloton. We have a 2v3 advantage on the breakaway as well, with Gualdi having 80 hills, 77 acceleration on the day. And our competition, Carboni, Marcellusi and Stewart. Stewart has a sprint, so we need to drop him. Here we go, last 2 hills right now. Rex on his final bit of energy. Leading out Gualdi right now. Can we drop Stewart? Doesn't look like so. The gap to peloton still about 3 minutes. Behind we've got attacks in the peloton. The final KOM sprint is here. They might try to go for the points. So let's watch out here. Marcellusi, Stewart goes. Let's try to counterattack with Rex. And let's actually try to attack with Gualdi. Can anyone follow? Oh, Carboni and Marcellusi, they can. They can follow our attack. There goes Carboni once again. He also doesn't want to sprint. Rex is able to follow. Let's get Gualdi. Last 4 kilometers. What can we do here? Are we going to gamble on a sprint against Stewart? I'm not really sure. Let's try to get Rex towards the front of the peloton. Marcellusi is behind. 2 kilometers remaining. This is going to be a close one. I'm waiting for the perfect moment. There's the sprint from Marcellusi. Gualdi trying to sprint, but no. Our sprint is not enough. It's going to be a stage win for Marcellusi. Stewart gets second, Gualdi third, and Rex only finishes 5th. Honestly, we did the hard thing, but couldn't finish it in the end. Gualdi finishes 3rd in that sprint. Gualdi actually moves up to 6th in the general classification, but we still have the Queen stage to come. That's stage 6. Okay, twice we came very close. Maybe this stage will be it. A punchy finish with a downhill ending. This screams a Thibaut Nice victory. Here we go. We've worked hard to catch the breakaway and we are rewarded. Now, Rex setting the pace as we start the final climb here. Visma leads the bike with an incredible tempo, a sprint train even for Wout van Aert it seems. Nevertheless, we're still in position now. Final kilometer right now. Let's try to follow Gualdi and attack with Gualdi right now. There goes Gualdi. And we're waiting. There's Wout van Aert. There is Thibaut Nys with the last acceleration into the KOM point. There's Pogacar in our wheel. I have to go 99 to the line. 1 kilometer to go. Oh, Remco and Pogacar just got ahead of us there. And we'll have to settle for 3rd place despite having the better downhill stat. Simone Gualdi does pick up 6 seconds on the GC though, and now moves up to 5th place. The 21-year-old is in shape. Can he survive the Queen stage? We have a +2 with Simone Gualdi. That only gives us 75 mountain on the day. But the toughest climb of the day, the Sassotetto climb, is at the start of the stage. It's then 4 times the Camerino climb, which is 3 kilometers at 9%. Absolutely brutal, but suits Simone Gualdi quite well. So midway to the climb, the gap to breakaway still 2 minutes. Simone Gualdi right now taking it easy, and with just 4 kilometers to go, we will survive the Sassotetto climb. The climb gives 15 points as well, so let's get that with Gualdi. And now time to recover. So interestingly, with 56 kilometers to go, the 3 riders who have survived Sassotetto climb without being caught, they now have a 6-minute lead, and this trio is not threatening the GC. And that's why UAE are just stalling in the peloton right now. My whole team is back to full energy, and this is basically turned into a hill stage. I mean, I can't say I understand it, but I'm definitely not complaining as well. There are some attacks by Ciccone and Skelmose with 17 kilometers to go. Del Toro is Pogacar's only domestic remaining after their strong pull at the start of the race. Oh my god, our position's awful. Going 85. I am dropped from this group now. Come on, let's get back. There's a downhill. The final climb hasn't started yet. And there we are. I think we're back. Anyway, I think it's time to take it a little bit more serious. The Lotto train is at the front of the peloton. Gualdi has 80 hill and the final climb is just 3.3 kilometers long. We're 5th in the GC, just 13 seconds behind Wout van Aert. And I don't see why we can't drop Wout van Aert in a climb this tough. As we start the steep section, Brent van Moor is leading the peloton. I'm in perfect position to follow any attacks if they happen. Just 2.5 kilometers to go. Okay, I'm losing a bit of red with Simone Gualdi. Let's go 85 now. 1.7 kilometers to go. There goes Skelmose. Brent van Moor going 99. Thibaut Nys is going to follow Remco. Thibaut Nys follows Remco, and Remco's going pretty fast. Now Nys launches with 700 meters to go. Gualdi in his wheel. Let's go 99. There is Pogacar. We can't follow Pogacar. We can't follow him. But we are in this front split here. And Wout van Aert is not here. He is in the second group behind. Is it going to be enough for the podium? Let's take a look. Oh no, I forgot about Skelmose. Yes, he was 4th place and he finished in that front split. Therefore, Gualdi moves to 4th, but no podium. But a great job by Gualdi. Maybe we didn't win a stage with him, but he gets 4th place in the GC, which is far better than I expected. Here we are then in the final stage of Tirreno-Adriatico. It's a flat one, and normally in a stage like this against Johnny Milan, I would prefer the breakaway, but Stefan de Schutenaar is feeling so good with a +3, I'm actually going to rely on him to bring us a victory. So with 8 kilometers to go, the train is out in full force. Stefan Kung tries an attack, but with 5 kilometers to go, he only has 9 seconds on the peloton. Energy gel on our 3-man train here. Is it too early? I don't know. Segert is done for. Now it's going to be Brent van Moor. This corner hopefully helps us a little bit. 3.6 kilometers to go. There goes Van Moor on 99. Not sprinting now. We're losing a bit of position. It's too early. It's too early. Go 99 back again. Kilich go 99. We have a nice little corridor to play here, but yeah, it's not looking too good. Let's sprint with Kilich. The Scrutineer is in the wheel. That is a very good lead out by Kilich. There goes the Scrutineer. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? No. Milan wins. Milan wins, but that was a very solid sprint by the Scrutineer. No. Wout van Aert gets... Is that 4 seconds? He gets 4 seconds. He gets bonus seconds. He's on same time with Gualdi. I think we're going to lose our 4th place here. We did pretty well in that sprint. I can't complain. And in the GC, okay, yeah. Wout gets 4th place. You know, well done, Wout. We still get a top 5 with Simone Gualdi. But Wout, you're not going to take our white jersey. That remains in Simone Gualdi. What's worse is that I didn't even plan Giro d'Italia for Simone Gualdi. Is it a mistake? I mean, I think I'm gonna add as an objective now, because he was insanely strong this week. Maybe there wasn't crazy exciting stuff, but those 2 races felt amazing in terms of achievement perspective. But we're back to our damned Belgium as we have 3 more races. Nokere Koerse, GP Denain and Bredene Kokseide. The criticism is high, we need to deliver victories before the big classics. Very much motivated for a victory, we came here with a strong squad. Timo Kilich, Arnaud Delis and pretty good domestiques as well. Kilich and Arnaud Delis having +2 days and the race was on our control. Just 17 riders in the peloton remaining, likes of Tim van Dijk also there, and we're going to use our man advantage with Timo Kilich going for an attack, 3 kilometers to go, and the group behind had no response to that. Stefan Küng tried his best to reel us in, but in the end, it was just not enough. Arnaud Delis in the wheels nevertheless, and he started sprinting in the Flamme Rouge, Kilich taking victory and Delis taking 2nd. Next up was the Mini Paris-Roubaix GP Denain, and the main favourite is Pierre Gauthierat with his 81 cobbles. We still had a strong squad, Segert with a -2 not making the cut, but Lievens and Sam Watson still better than most of the competition. In the end we had a group of 6 where we had 2 riders but not with great energy, Gauthierat looking pretty strong. With 3 kilometers to go, first Gachignard tried and Lievens basically spent his energy trying to get them back. But with 2 kilometers to go, we try again and actually we lead out Gachignard and Huens with an attack. Then Watson tries a sprint, catches them, but then Dries van Gestel uses us as lead out and wins the race. We finish 3rd in the end, but an exciting race nevertheless. And in Bredene Kokseide, a sprint finish awaited us, and I forgot to save the replay for this one, but we had a great lead out with Milan Menten beating the likes of Team Thorn Teutenberg and Dylan Groenewegen to take a victory for Stefan de Scrutineer. It honestly was the perfect sprint. But that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. We've had another highlight victory with Jarno Widar, and we're ready for monuments coming up in the next episode, starting with Milano Sanremo. I hope to see you guys there, and until then, goodbye.